right. Welcome to another podcast of Between Us.
Between Us podcast.
The day has arrived, and we have a special guest today.
We promised you guys that we would have the infamous,
The one and only.
Don
PHILLIPS is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
47 gold medals. I don't even know where to start.
He planked for 3 hours straight.
Now, guys, hold on. I wanna say something, okay?
Oh, here we go with the excuses.
No.
Here we go.
Let's get it straight. This is gonna happen, okay? And I'm sorry, Don, but I'm gonna beat you, Don. I might pull a muscle, but we'll see. But I came in excited. This is gonna go good. Well, come to find out, I'm thinking she's just straight long distance. He dabbles in sprints and stuff.
Dabbles.
You know what I mean?
Dabbles.
He's
He
been
said
focusing.
He said his
That's
strong
his strong
suit.
suit. I
His
know.
strong suit
I was
is
trying to make it.
sprints.
So I'm you know what? I think this turns it up a notch. You know what I mean?
So first of all, we want to congratulate you for your birthday this past week.
94.
Right? 94.
Yes,
Wow.
That is
guys.
that is awesome.
I can only wish.
How do you feel, Don? How do you feel being 94?
I feel good. I don't know what 94 is supposed to feel like, but
You look good for
Not
that.
like this.
Yeah, 94 is not supposed to look like this, brother. No offense to anybody.
You have
but
like a strong resume, like of what you eat. Are you very strict? Are you loose with that? How do you get?
No,
how
no.
can we get to 94? Obviously, we're not going to win 47 gold medals.
You're
in
not.
the Olympics.
You're not.
The Senior Olympics. But how can someone get to 94 looking healthy like you?
Like a spring chicken.
I do watch my diet. I have a diet that.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're not a vegetarian.
No, I'm not.
He's from North Dakota. You know, he eats some steak. Steak
Okay, how do you like your steak, though? How do you like your steak?
A medium.
Okay.
Nice.
That's,
Yeah.
that's it.
Respectable.
That's what's up.
He's an Olympian.
Oh, yeah.
All of a
I don't know
sudden,
what to say.
you know what it's like, right, Jonathan?
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I used to dabble. You know what I mean?
So Don, talk to us, man. What's your favorite thing about competing? What's your favorite thing about wanting to? Because you were telling us earlier that you wanted to break some records. So what's your favorite part about that?
Yeah, it's a challenge. You like to, they do it in these 5-year age brackets, so you're kind of competing with your peers.
Okay.
And it's
So
kind
is
of
it
fun.
like 5 years under or over? What do you? When you
Well,
say like 5-year break, what does that mean?
Every 5 years, like I'm in the 90 to 94 age bracket now.
Okay, so that's who. Okay, you're competing.
So next year will be like 95 to 99. So every 5 years, they start at 50 years and go up over 100.
Do you know what the oldest age is for a person competing?
Well, there's usually somebody over 100 with there.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna beat that record.
You're gonna beat that
I
record.
don't know about that, but
No, you are.
You're gonna beat that record.
No.
We gotta make it. We gotta go to one of his.
I would
next
love to
races.
go to because it's in
We'll-
Pierre,
we'll
right?
cheer
The
him
events
on.
are in Pierre.
pure.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. After I beat you in the race, we'll go visit.
Don, please educate my brother here.
Oh man.
So,
tell me how did this all come about?
You and your big mouth. That's
Yeah, you started this beef, homie.
No. What were we talking? What were we talking about? Then all of a sudden, you're like, "Hey,
Oh,
I know."
no, yeah.
Don,
we
47
were talking
Olympic
about
medals.
athletes.
We were talking about the Olympics.
The Olympics.
And then I was like, oh, snap. I remember Pastor Charlie mentioning that there was a person at the church that's 93 at the time, and he did marathons and has a bunch of gold medals. And it just so happened that you guys were having man church that Sunday.
See, look at that. He even goes to man church.
Heck yeah. Never fails.
I'm getting scared.
What, you go to
but I'm
regular
not gonna
church?
back out. But I'm getting scared.
And so we see Pastor Charlie come up, and we're like, we got to ask him. And he was like, you guys just missed him. We're like, oh,
Remember, I said, I was like, what
Go
if he's there
Yeah.
in the Bible study right now? And sure enough, Pastor Charlie said he was just right here. We're like, we
just missed.
So then out of nowhere, he just gets on the floor and starts doing a plank.
Yeah,
We're
because
like,
he told
okay.
us you could do it for 45 minutes straight. So
45 minutes.
But yeah, just
You know,
we were
you-
talking earlier, and just he was born in 1930. So can you imagine just all the history?
Just talk a little bit about that, like growing up in the 30s and 40s now, and where we're at now. What would you say is the biggest difference?
Oof.
I know there's probably a lot, but what?
Yeah. Well, I suppose, the technology and we didn't have electricity or indoor plumbing, and it's just the technology and the advancement in industry and all that.
So now, did you do the regular Olympics before going to the Senior Olympics, or you just started off, or were you? How did that come about?
Well, you have to qualify for the nationals.
Okay.
Yeah,
That means just placing in the top 4 in your state event.
So you're saying you just can't compete?
You can't just sign up.
Yeah, you got to compete to make it.
Yeah, to the nationals.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anybody can go to the state and the local games. And
Okay. And then, so were you an athlete? I'm assuming you were an athlete, or you before you went into the Special Olympics, or you just said, "Hey, I want to do this one day."
we had basketball in high school, and that's the only sport I ever did until
Yeah.
this started. And
He was like,
I
this
was telling
is
the
easy.
guys that I think I started. I had a neighbor that come home from the doctor one day, and the doctor told him to change his diet, start exercising. Well, this man was overweight and he had diabetes. His knees were shot, so he wasn't going to do it. He couldn't. And I thought maybe
Why are you describing all three of us, Don?
Because his knees are shot. We're all
He
overweight.
shot it. He has diabetes. His back hurts. Everything hurts here. His toe hurts. And over there, Bobby.
You
Bobby
can't even
hurt.
see
Give
him.
us a shout out, Bobby. Yeah, I feel,
No,
like,
this was-
you're describing all of us. Guys, we got to start working out tomorrow.
not really. I didn't mean that.
No, I'm just messing around.
No,
looking at it,
This was
but
this was
I
in
thought,
the
you know,
50s.
Yeah.
I'll start doing this when I still can. So I started just going walking, and then started jogging a little. One day I jogged a whole mile without stopping, and that was.
He was thinking of you, brother. He was thinking of beating
so
you.
it starts slow start, but
Wow.
And now he
it's
sprints.
inconsistency. You got to keep at it.
Yeah.
47 medals later.
That's you gotta be a Hall of Fame. They know who you are.
Yeah, people
they
know
know
who
who
you
Don
are.
Phillips is. Yeah, we are here.
Don't try to be humble.
We
Don't
are-
try to be humble, Don.
We are here in the presence of greatness, guys.
Yep. Who's
No.
LeBron? I know Don.
Yeah. Who's Michael Jordan?
Okay, well,
We
settle
know
down.
Don.
So-
That is crazy. Well, we were. I want to get your thoughts on this, okay, Don?
jeez.
We were kind of messing around, and I'm like, you know what, like. What if we gave it a shot? You know what I mean? Like, what if I try to race Don and see what happens? You know what I mean? And
Why are you
so-
saying we?
Yeah, we are not going to race Don.
I told him straight out when we
Yeah, Don,
welcomed
can
him
you
to
believe that, Don? These are my brothers, and they're not even cheering for me.
I told
You
him
be-
straight
can
out
you
when
believe that?
when he came in. I said, "We're on your team."
See
Yeah.
what I mean, Don?
Because he was like, he walked in and looked at Alex. He's like, "Are you the brother?" Like, yeah, he's about to fight.
Yeah, he straight out. He didn't even
He's
say.
about to
He's like,
square
Are you
He
the
didn't
one?"
say hello. He
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say,
what I
"Hey,
love
nice
that.
to meet you."
He's like,
he said, "Are you
"Are
the
you
brother?"
the one?
Alex almost peed his pants.
I'm like,
Oh,
no. I'm on your side.
Well, so I don't know. I was like, what if we wager just in a little friendly race one of these days? You know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, he laughs.
He laughs. he thinks it's funny. That's what
He's
he-
like, you're not at my level. I mean, like, you know what I mean? We can do a little 50. 50 or 100. You let me know. Like, I mean, I can't back out now.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
He's-
I'm
he's-
scared,
he's-
but I can't back out. Dog.
He's scared.
You know, I was like, well, hey,
Yeah.
for the record, we didn't know that he was a sprinter here. We
What?
didn't know.
Okay, here we.
No, I'm
what
not
did I say?
backing
The
out. I'm not
excuses.
backing out.
no,
I'm a race on.
cool.
Obviously, if he's gonna.
And I'm gonna
if
give him a
he's-
head start.
Obviously, if he's got 47, he's gonna sprint.
No, not
He told us, bro.
necessarily.
He told us one day he was like, I'd never won a gold medal before, and then one day I just won 6 in a row.
He won 6 in 1 year.
And then
Good
looked at me like
American.
that. He was
See,
like,
that's America right there, guys. That's America. That's what. We need to go back to Don.
Yeah.
You need to be the face of America,
Please.
because this is who America is. And I'm not even
"Stop
joking.
yelling!" First of all,
Strong. Like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna do it. and I'm gonna get it done.
Right.
And when was that you won those 6 in a row? Where was this at?
that's what last week.
St. Paul,
Wow.
10 years ago.
Did you smoke the other guys? You smoked
you
them.
left them in the dust.
You left them in the
Oh.
dust.
Probably just beat him.
Are you? I feel like you're being humble, Don.
You're being humble,
But are you? And I know it's gonna sound like a rhetorical question. It's gonna be like I don't know. But are you very competitive?
You know, I
sure is.
to a degree, I guess. I like to win.
Yeah, there you go.
As you can tell, he likes to
Like-
win.
like I said,
He
I'm
likes
gonna-
to win.
In other words, you're gonna lose, John.
He likes to win 47 times.
You know, like Abraham, you mentioned why do it, but and you go out to win, and then you get the medal. But that's kind of the end of it. The rest of it is having fun with these other guys.
There you go.
You know,
After you win, though.
half of the guys I meet when I go, I've met them before.
wow.
So,
Right, yeah.
and it's just fun to get together. And,
So you're used to leaving Gary in the dust.
Yeah.
Huh? You're used to
Good
leaving
old
Jack.
Gary. You gotta wait for Gary to catch up. You know, that is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Like, well, I mean, we're this far into it, Don. We can't back
So, Don,
out.
Yeah, it's crazy to say.
The thing is, yeah. go
It's
ahead.
crazy to say that the medal is the end of the journey, right?
And he's done it 47 times. Like what Abraham was saying. You want to break records. What specifically do you want to break records in? What do you think?
Well, this friend of mine from Bismarck at St. Paul, he set 4 records in the 50, the 100, the 200, and the 400. And I'm going to go for them.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for his friend.
Coming for
What
They've been there 10 years.
was the record on the 50?
His record, I think, is about 12 seconds.
Okay. I think mine's like about 5.
5 minutes.
Oh, but hey, let me know, Don. If you're willing to do a little race, I'm ready. Not right now. I just ate dinner. You know. But if we want to put something together for a week or 2 weeks, you let me know.
You're gonna run for a week?
I mean, it's a 50-yard. As long as I make it, I might pull a muscle, but we're not backing out.
No.
Don, you need to let him
Yeah.
know what time it is. You need to let him know, hey, there's levels to this, son.
Well, not only that, but he's also a veteran.
Yes, come on. Like, I mean,
But,
that's what I'm saying. He's America right here.
So not only are you a gold medalist, you're
Army vet.
Army vet, but Pastor Charlie was calling you Doc. Are you a doctor as well?
You have a doctorate, and you have to have a doctorate in something. You have to have a doctorate in beating people or something.
I was a veterinarian.
Look at oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying, guys. This is America right here.
Shoot,
Wow.
Yep.
Doc.
This is
And he's gonna beat you.
see that's like the buck has to end somewhere right now.
It doesn't. Because he's still going for those records, bro. I don't think you understand.
And when is it that you're going for those records?
Well, it'll be in next year in July in Des Moines.
Well, God willing, we got to be there. We got to go to Des Moines. Road trip to Des Moines.
Moines, Iowa,
we're gonna
here
have
we come.
signs. We're gonna be cheering
We're
on
gonna
Don.
team
We're
Bob.
going. We're
Team-
going, Don.
Team Don. Here we go.
Yes, I'll be on that team.
Yep.
After I beat you, but
He's
we'll-
gonna come in
Team
with
Don.
crutches.
You see how I say it? You see how I whisper when I say
We'll take
that?
him in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. That's wow. I would love to sit and have coffee with you and just hear your story because I feel like you have a lot of cool stories to tell in life.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
How long you been married, Don?
December 30th was
that's my birthday. Let's go.
December 30th was
Yeah.
71 years.
Oh my!
Oh.
Did you say
You're a
71 years?
Don, you are a stud. Like, I don't
I've never
know what
heard
to
anybody
say.
say I've
Like,
been married for 71
everything.
years.
Everything that comes out of your mouth is like a goal. Like what I'm saying. Like not even a handful of people will have experienced.
People say
Half
I've
of
been
what
married
you've
for
experienced.
35 years and they're throwing all kinds of parties in
Oh,
71 years.
Yeah, it was 1953.
Okay, you got to give us this advice because we're married right here. What is the key to being married for 71 years?
And please don't say just listen and.
Or people say happy wife, happy life. No. Really, what is the key to being married? Give us.
I think a big thing is don't argue. Never get in an argument. If you get in an argument, you say things you later regret.
Right.
And some of those are hard to forget. And usually they don't solve anything. Yeah. Most arguments don't. And everybody had disagreements, but I refuse to argue. I would just walk away.
Dang.
71 years.
Wow.
Have you ever thought of writing a book?
Seriously, yeah.
Well, some years ago I went to Active Generations, and they had some classes on writing your memoirs.
Sure.
And I did write for a couple years, and my goal has been to try to finish it, but
right.
I just had
been busy.
Trouble getting back.
Been busy winning medals.
A little busy.
Don,
so do you have like a display case for your medals, or are they just like in the kitchen drawer somewhere?
There's too many. He just has them all over the place.
Well, when we moved down here, I just had them in a box, and
no, you got to display those.
And I guess I weighed about 15 pounds. But now I've got a room in the basement. I've got them hung on the wall.
Wow.
So there's and then the state medals. And
I don't know what's more impressive, your 47 medals or 71 years being married. That is just.
You've accomplished both of those things in your lifetime.
He still ain't done.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is America right here. Like, wow, you're an example. Seriously, I mean,
inspiration for sure.
Yes. Aside from all the joking around, I got to do what.
It's not a joke. He's gonna beat you.
I gotta do what I gotta do. I told people I was gonna beat you, Don. But you are an inspiration, brother. I want to sit down and have coffee with you. Maybe after I beat you, we can sit down and have a little coffee there. I can't even say that with a straight face.
So, when you're not being awesome, what do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah. What is Don?
If there is free time,
exactly. I used to golf. So the last few years I haven't done much of that. And, before I had a pilot's license for about 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
what
that?
What? Okay, I think it's easier if we ask, what have you not done?
Yeah.
What have you not done?
Let's go down the list again. An Olympian. Gold medal.
Oh, sorry, Army vet.
Army intelligence.
Yeah, Army intelligence.
Sheesh.
A veterinarian. Gold medalist. Married for 71 years. Pilot? What else?
You said veterinarian?
Yeah. So what haven't you done that you want to accomplish?
Let's just talk on that for a second. You were a pilot
for 30 some years. You said
that's one of the things I've always. That was one of my things I wanted to do was become a pilot. Now, did you do this for recreation?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you have your own plane or anything like that?
I was before I was at a Cessna.
Oh, wow, nice.
I was based in Madison. But.
Wow.
And Cessnas are the one engine, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
That is crazy.
So, I'll try this again. When you're not being awesome, what does Don for fun? What does Don do? He's like, I'm gonna go
fly Cessnas.
Yeah, I'd like to read.
Okay.
Nice.
And I spend too much time on a computer now.
Oh, you do?
Well, that is. I'm just astonished. That's crazy. There's just so much to unpackage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
nowhere to go. But I mean,
Don, in the flesh.
You're definitely like. There's not a lot of people like you, Don. You've accomplished so much, and I think the cool thing for me is to think about like, in each thing that you've accomplished, I bet you there's so many cool stories.
right.
You know what I mean? That you can tell us, and we can be here, forever talking about.
How'd you meet your wife?
Good question.
Being a stud.
She saw you running.
How'd she get so lucky?
No, that's another story, I guess. Her brother worked on a ranch just a mile west of where we lived.
Okay.
And his family lived in Ohio. And he hadn't been home for 2 or 3 years, and this was in September of 1950, and he decided it was time to go back and see his family. And I had been out of high school a couple of years. I went to college a year, and then I taught a country school for a year.
So you can add, excuse me, you could add teacher to your list.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that fall, I didn't want to go back to school, didn't have anything to do. So he said, why don't you go with me? We'll go down there and we'll get a job down there for the winter. So we bought a 1933 Ford for $150.
Oh my goodness.
And we drove that down there. And I met his sister.
Wow.
Yeah, you did.
And
You
then
dog.
we kept in touch while I was in the Army. I got out and we got married.
Wow.
Was it love at first sight, or did you have to go and come back a little bit? Was it like love at first sight, or
Oh, no, not really.
no? You played hard to get, huh? You played hard to get.
He's like, it took her a couple tries.
Yeah.
Done.
Wow.
That's cool.
So did your friend join you in the Army, or did you both go?
Yeah, he went in about 6 months before I did.
Oh, wow.
And
So again, you were in. I apologize if you already said it. You were in the Army in the 50s. You said
51 to 53.
Okay.
And then coming out of the Army, you met your boo thing. You met your wife coming out of the Army.
No, I met her before. This was before.
Before,
I
oh,
met her.
okay.
See, this was in
Gotcha.
1950.
Yeah.
50.
that.
Okay, 50.
And then the next year, I was drafted, and
Oh,
we
wow.
kept-
So you got married and then you were gone for 3 years.
Well, we didn't get married till I got out.
All till you came back.
Yeah, see, we met in 1950, and then
Right.
we just kept in touch, like
Yeah.
in the Army, kept writing letters back and forth.
There you
and
go.
Do
then-
you still have some of those letters? Do you still have some of those letters?
I don't think so. I think she got rid of them.
Like
But-
they were dirty.
71
out.
years. She's like, yeah.
I got out of the Army, and I went down there to see her, and then I brought her back here, and then we started school. I went to North Dakota State College, and then we got married then
Wow.
that fall.
It's been uphill ever since, huh?
Wow.
It's been uphill ever since.
That's crazy.
Well, most of it.
Right.
With some bumps on the road.
Yeah.
You ever think of becoming a pilot for an airline or something like that? Or
No,
why'd you?
No, it was.
It was just for
I
fun?
never got into aeronautics that much. It was mostly just
He was bored.
to go out there and
Something to do with
I
his free
read
time.
a book about an attorney that took pilot training at 40 years old. That's about what I was then.
Oh,
And
okay.
one day I stopped at the airport, just curiosity, you know, and there was a flight instructor there. He'd been a helicopter pilot in Vietnam, real pleasant guy. And he just took me out, showed me this little 2-seat trainer. And before I left, he had me on the schedule.
Oh wow.
I hadn't planned on that, but
Yeah.
I went back.
Wow, that's cool. That's.
You're awesome. Dude.
Yeah, you're awesome.
So let me just get this straight. You saw the airport and you said, I'm going to go see what I can find.
See if they let me fly one of these things.
Ended up on a roster for.
You're like Chuck Norris.
Just
I don't even think Chuck Norris has accomplished as much as you have.
right.
Seriously,
Golly.
this is impressive.
Do you watch much sports anymore? Basketball?
Yeah, some.
Yeah. What do you have? Do
Baseball.
you have a favorite team or anything like that?
Anyway,
Do you have a favorite team?
no, I don't. I never got very much in team sport. Most
Yeah.
of
He
it's
was
been
busy winning
individual
medals, bro.
sports,
Yeah.
like the track and field,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's kind of a rodeo fan too. We used to-
Oh, you were okay.
Don't tell me did you?
What did he say about rodeo?
He was a rodeo fan.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried a little of that, but that didn't take long to change my mind.
So
Good
you
call
tried
on
that
that.
too. Though.
So you tried
But
it, though.
You just saying you tried it, like.
That's what I'm saying. He saw the airport, wanted a flag, walked in.
Next week,
rodeo,
on
I'll
the
try
thing.
it.
Coke, done that. That's crazy. You have tried that. You have done everything. I said that like 3 times. and you guys didn't get it. I said it like 3 times. Nobody said anything.
It's the first time I heard it.
Oh man, that is.
Don, do you guys have more questions for Don?
I mean, I genuinely. Like,
you need to find those words, brother.
No, I'm saying I
Use your
genuinely.
words.
I'd be honored
To lose?
to win. No, I'd be honored to little race.
Don, what do you say?
In a couple
What do you
weeks
say?
or a month, you let me know. Like, I
wants to race
can't
you.
back out. I can't back out, Don. I want to back out, but I
Don,
can't.
I just want you to know I got $1,000 right now. Just letting you know.
Well, what do you think, Don? Would you be willing to do
Talk to us.
a little 50?
Sure.
Oh, he didn't hesitate.
No hesitation.
Don, you're supposed to think
sure.
about it. At least be like,
I like how he said, maybe in a month.
No, I-
Let's do it right now.
I've lost
you gotta
races.
hesitate a little.
I've
Don.
lost races before, so another one won't matter.
You won't lose
You are
this
not
one.
going to lose, Don. I will not let you lose.
You know,
Man.
I'd like to, I really feel that God has been with me on this journey.
Yeah,
I just-
talk to me. That's cool.
It is.
Talk
You
that
know,
stuff,
I
bro.
just grew up as a misfit farm kid, and to get here, it's just been a blessing
Yeah.
from God.
Well, yeah, I mean, for you to experience, I think it's a gift for you. Like, I go back to, because I mean, I'm really taking that in. Like, for you to experience everything that you have experienced in your lifetime is rare. It is like, maybe because you're just so used to it and you're a stud.
Right.
And I think everything that, and I think like you said, I know it is. Like, what you're blessed, you're anointed, and what you touch, you're able to be so good at it because I think you have an anointing and God's favor on your life. That anything you touch, you put your mind to it, and boom, you can do it. But just to see how much you've been able to accomplish just in your lifetime, it leaves me speechless because I'm like, man, you have done so much. Just if you named one of the things that you've done,
Right.
people would be like, man, I salute you. But you keep going. That's really special. That's really cool. Yeah. It is.
I think God has a purpose for everything He does.
Yes.
Yep.
And I don't know why I've been blessed as much, but sometimes I think that it's in these senior games. Maybe it's a way of redefining the aging process. I know when I went on Social Security, my mother wanted to buy me a recliner. And
You're like, "Nope."
I said, no, I'm not going to.
He's like, no, give me a pair of Nikes and let's go.
Yeah. Give me some Nikes, baby.
But in that era, that was the concept of retirement.
Right.
They'd
That's
been
how
on-
you were formed. You were by
their-
this age. This is what you're doing.
Their whole life had just been taken by, sustaining
Yeah.
basic life survival. And I know they used to call Social Security rocking chair money. And that's
And now he planks for 45
that's what
minutes
they-
straight.
But I mean, that's a great point that, for people who listen, 65, I'm going to turn 65 and I'm going to retire and
Yeah.
that's
No,
it.
Don said, I'm
65,
barely
that's
starting.
a long time ago
He's like,
from
I'm
94.
I'm
you know
barely
what I
starting
mean?
my life. Yeah.
That's barely going to start his athletic career. So, yeah, 65 is nothing if
Jeez.
you look at it in that
Yeah,
perspective.
that's so cool. You still drive, I'm assuming, and
He
everything?
drove himself.
Wow.
He's going to take me home.
Yeah, see, that's so cool, man. These guys were saying, no, that once you hit 70, you need to take their driver's license away.
That was you!
I was like, no, come on. I was like, look at Don. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody like Don driving at 94 years old, it can happen.
Play the clip. You did not say that, bro.
Well, no, I'm speechless, guys. Like,
No, this was
just
awesome.
let's set the record straight. The race is going to happen.
It is.
That's a done deal. Okay?
$1,000. Gonna happen.
We're gonna give it our best shot. we're gonna give it our best shot.
We
But it's
went
gonna
from
happen.
we're gonna beat them to we're gonna give it our best shot.
We're going to see what happens.
You know
After
what I
this
mean?
conversation.
Wow, no, this conversation fires me up But I know I'm being serious, and in all seriousness, like this conversation fires me up and inspired me to get my butt going. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean?
I'm about to go hit the airport tomorrow.
I know it really. I think in all of us in this room is inspirational to really see, like, man, what you've accomplished. And I think for all of us, you know what I mean, that I think it triggered something in a good way to, like, okay, I need to do this. Mm-hmm. So I know my next thing on my list is I need to beat Don.
And Don, it almost seems like, I mean, maybe parts of it, but it seems like your achievements and your you know, in your life, it's not much planned, right? It's all been like going into the airport or you know what I mean? Joining the army or coming from with your friend to driving over here.
I remember the day that he stopped there and he was going to go to Ohio, and we'd talked about it, but then we hadn't decided for sure.
Right.
And we sat around there for probably an hour, and finally he says, "Well, are you going to go or not?" He says, "I got to go." Wow. So it's kind of a last
well, just imagine
decision.
If you would have said no. What's your wife's name, by the way?
Laverla.
If you would have said no, Laverla wouldn't have been in the picture.
No, we'd never. We
wouldn't be talking about sweet Laverla right now.
I would never seen him again.
Wow.
So, you know, and maybe that's a God moment. You know, maybe that was God's plan. I just, you never. I guess I like to think it is. I like to think it is.
100. I think, like I talked, everything that has happened in your life, I think, has been, ordained, and to see, you know, God's faithfulness and through all that, I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to join my team or what?
No, I'm just excited and happy to see that Don's gonna kick your butt, dude.
No. Okay, I need to move.
No, hold on. We're about to finish this right now. Well, Don, this has been amazing. Thank you so much, man.
Well, thank you guys for inviting me.
This has been cool, Don.
It's been fun.
This has been fun. You know what I mean? So I think
he's gonna go fly his plane right now.
We need to you know, maybe set a date, and then, you know, it'll be fun. You know, we'll get that on record. And
the deal was I got him on the interview, and now I got to sing for their service. So
there you go.
There you go.
I think make it happen.
It's gonna be great, Don. I mean, we can be here. I think we're gonna have to do just another episode to unpack your life. I think that'd be fun.
Would you come back if we asked? Would you come back and just talk to us again?
Unpack your life. I think there's so many nuggets that we can learn and
so much there.
Grow from.
So if you're willing to come back sometime, we'd love to have you and just hear your story from top to bottom.
I think so. It's been fun.
Yeah.
No, we're honored to have you and just hearing just a little bit about your story. I think anybody watching or listening is going to be inspired.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
So.
Well, I think especially where we're at in our world right now, where we're at, we need that. You know what I mean? And where we're at in our world, we need that.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
I think that's gonna be good.
All right, guys, stay tuned because we're gonna have that race scheduled. We're gonna have our people talk to Don's agents and his managers about getting this race going. So
yeah, Don's gonna talk to
Don. Everybody,
we're gonna talk to my people.
Don Phillips.
Don Phillips. Thank you.
All right. Well,
hey, what up, guys? We're back. Yo, like, I feel like we just need a breather just to take in what just happened with Don.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna keep calling him Bob. What just happened with Bob?
I needed fresh air after that.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna call him Bob. Like, yo, like it was dope. I'm excited. Like, so hey guys, what we're gonna do is we're like, yo, we need to have him back for a full episode and just let him unpack his story. I think there's gonna be a lot of dope things through that. So, you know what I mean? Hopefully you guys can,
71 years of marriage.
That's crazy. That's just one, like, we're gonna have him back.
That's one of the 7 things he did.
Seriously.
Well.
The things that he has accomplished in his life are crazy. But yo, it was dope having him here. What a way to start the episode. We're excited for the race. Just for the record, the race is still gonna happen.
The race.
I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna beat him. You know,
there was zero hesitation on Don's end.
I'm seeing him walk. He ain't.
Oh, here we go.
I don't want to totally disrespect the guy when he's here. I'm not gonna go full on beast mode on him, bro. Like, you know, that's messed up.
You still think you can beat him?
Yeah.
After that conversation,
it was you see how he walks? You know, you see how long it's going to get.
He says he's into sprinting right now.
Yeah, against 94-year-olds, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear the record? The record that he wants to beat is 12 or 13 seconds.
Do a plank. He did it
That
8
plank
minutes.
has nothing to do with running a 50. Nothing.
Endurance.
No,
Do a plank.
you don't even know what you're talking about. It's a 50. A 50-yard.
Do a plank.
Not even 50-yard. 50.
Do
meter,
it. Do it.
50-meter dash. You don't need no.
You still
endurance
think
on
you
that.
can beat him?
Heck yeah, I'm gonna beat him.
Man,
You guys are gonna see he's gonna lose. You gotta understand. I didn't want to disrespect him, make him feel like that it doesn't matter. He's racing against 94-year-olds. The dude that beat the record is 12, 13 seconds. Like, dude, I'm gonna beat him. Mine's gonna be like 10 seconds. It's a 50-meter run.
Mine's gonna be like 2 seconds off.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a beat, but I know I'm gonna beat him. I'm not saying, I'm gonna beat the Olympic record, but for sure I'm gonna beat Bob. He is 94 racing against the other 94 dudes. The dude that beat the record was 13 seconds. I'm gonna beat that. I wasn't gonna totally annihilate him right here. He's got a dope story. And he's a dope dude. I like the guy. I would love to go have coffee with him. So I wasn't gonna annihilate him. But this is gonna be dope. The race is gonna happen. We're gonna work out some dates with Bob. See when he's good to go. It's gonna be full on. We're gonna go to the track. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a vibe. So hey,
I do think we should go
to. It'll be. Oh wait. Sorry. But my bad. By the way, before we keep going on, I want to introduce
We added
our
a new
homie,
person
our
to the
brother.
team.
We got a new homie to the team. He's dope.
Family friend.
Family friend, man. He's more than a brother.
Black.
More than a friend. He's a brother. Yeah.
Black.
Just in case you didn't see.
Black. That's how we're going to do it.
We needed to get more minorities in here. So
Okay,
We needed more
guys.
color.
yeah, we needed more color.
Because
Nah,
Alex
too many
is
white
white.
people.
Bobby,
Bobby Peacock.
our producer, Bobby, we love you, bro. We're excited that you're here.
Bobby.
What's up,
This is
y'all?
gonna be dope, man. Thanks for coming along on the journey with
Yeah.
us.
Thanks for having me.
He'll be doing a lot of dope things. He'll be fact checking us a lot, doing different things. He's gonna be a part of it. It's gonna be dope. We have a lot of dope stuff coming for you guys.
I
But
got ChatGPT
there you go,
lined up,
baby.
ready to go.
ChatGPT.
But
Fact check. Use
wanted
To
to-
fact check.
We wanted to
Yep.
introduce him. He's part of the family. So welcome him, Bobby Peacock. So let's get on the
AKA
way, man.
Bobby don't like no food.
Bobby don't like no fruitcake.
Bobby
Hey,
don't like.
Alex,
That's
chill.
another story for another
Chill.
That's one of those stories we can't share. Dang
We
it, bro.
can't chill.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yo, guys, that's funny. I'm gonna say something, but yo, it's excited. Bob was here. We're gonna race. We're gonna go to the track. It's gonna happen. Everybody's excited. He's excited. He knows he's gonna lose.
He's
said
a
it
gold
himself.
medalist.
He said, "Hey, I've lost before. What's one more?"
That's
That's called humility.
humility. Something you should look into.
I'm gonna humiliate him.
Hey,
love you
can I
guys.
fact check one thing real
Here
quick?
we go. Yep.
I want to
Showtime.
fact check for those of y'all.
And for the record, Bobby is a true homie. He's gonna be cheering me on, not like these two guys.
Time
that are
out.
cheering
You're going for
Bob.
him?
Yes, he's
Hey,
cheering me
listen, yeah, I gotta go for the homie, man.
Thank
So,
you.
Cut for the
Wow.
record. Nothing. Let's go.
on. For the record,
Okay,
let's go
but
with
let
it.
me fact check something. He was spitting game about how he was basically using your words to boost himself up. Jonathan was using
that
your
makes
words.
sense.
Yeah, like when you were talking about how.
He's calling you out.
Yeah, I called you
What
out.
do you mean? I was using his words.
Yeah, I'm
Like
saying.
he owns words.
No.
That's why I'm like,
No,
well,
listen,
that's why I'm
listen.
confused.
Yeah,
Like,
so the information that you gathered from Cheeks, you were using
But what are you
to side
talking
with
about?
Don.
I'm confused right now.
I agree with him.
You're confused as I am.
We all are. I'm just
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, but I'm
Horrible,
just confused.
horrible fact. No,
No.
but I'm just saying.
I was.
I'll
using-
just
no,
stop.
this
So
is
we
fun.
brought.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why he's not on camera.
That's
my
our fact check.
camera-
That's our fact checker, guys.
My camera's right here.
Bobby Peacock
My camera's
is our
right
fact
here.
checker, and he starts off
With,
first impressions off the bat. Go.
I didn't. Like, yeah, 'cause
Go, first impressions,
The fact
go.
checker is supposed to be like, hey, yeah, you said this and you were wrong. I didn't say. I don't.
A fact
I
checker
can't
is supposed to be
remember
like
the
Alex.
context.
10K
First
Context.
3
impressions
miles.
of our fact
Bobby,
checker.
Yeah, fact checker, Bobby. This is a
First
perfect,
impressions.
A perfect example of what a fact checker is. Alex over here thought that a 5K was 10 miles.
Right.
And
then you
that's
can
when they.
fact
no,
check
it's
it.
Hey,
three.
listen, Alex. I don't even need to type that in, bro.
Bobby doesn't
You-
even.
Tell me you knew.
First impressions.
You
go.
wrong. You wrong for that one.
But
what is
yo,
it?
This is
3.1.
gonna be fun, man.
It's 3.1. The 5K is
There you go,
3.1,
thank you,
right? Yeah.
There you go. See, this is gonna be a vibe. This is dope, man. So Bob, it's gonna happen. We're gonna have Bob back for another episode, full episode with Bob.
Jonathan's gonna win.
Hopefully, we even have his wife. Like, I want to hear because
Dang,
his
Bob.
wife. He allude
Can't
that she
believe this.
raced as well, or
I don't know.
I thought he alluded to that.
Yeah,
that
something
they
like
were
she
both- yeah.
participates or something.
So hey,
Imagine they're
pretty
both
dope.
gold medalists.
Sheesh. She's got the 47. He's just using
All right, that's enough.
Imagine.
Dang.
No, but this will be exciting, guys. We'll take it to the.
All right,
take it
hey,
to the
what's
field
what's
in
new?
the spirit of the Olympics? Speaking of that, and that's a good. I didn't even plan that, but that's a good segue, I think, to what we want to talk about.
I was gonna ask how you guys' week has been, but all right.
It's a good segue. But okay, let's talk everybody's week. Yo, it was a good week, a busy week.
Good week.
Shout out to Preachers. We celebrated our 2nd-year anniversary. It was dope. Thank you for everybody that came out.
For real.
If you don't know Preachers, check us out on Instagram. We're there for you. Any needs that you have. We have a high-end sneaker store. But, man, it was dope. It was a vibe. People were there. It was fun. So thank you, everybody that showed up, showed out. How was your guys' week?
Good.
Good.
Start a new job. This
Yeah,
week.
there you go.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
At least you're back home now.
Yeah.
So that's
Full
cool.
time in South Dakota, huh?
Yep, for now.
But
You
you, get
were-
to travel
you were-
a lot, rack up them Delta
Would you?
miles.
Would
Heck
you?
yeah.
Were you ever like? Did you ever really consider yourself a Minnesotan?
Not really.
Like living there for what, a year and a half, maybe
No,
more?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But glad to have you back, bro.
Yeah, it's good
That's
to be
dope.
back.
How was your week?
Pretty good.
New car.
Yeah, I got a new car.
Yeah,
Got a
nice.
good- Got a cool vehicle.
Bobby, how was your week?
It was good, really good. Hung out with my son. We had the sneaker second
Yeah.
anniversary, so that was pretty dope.
How's
and
your boy now?
he's 6.
Oh
yeah.
wow, that's a good age.
yeah.
That's fun.
It's
That's
like
a fun age.
what's that saying? The days are long, but the years are fast.
Oh, yeah.
That is
It's true.
That's true.
so true.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about my son, I
black.
love. Well, yeah. No, listen, he's half.
Oh, that's true.
Half white, half black. But in the summer, he gets almost as dark as I do. It's
Nice.
crazy,
Just
Oh,
'cause
man.
he's-
The back of his neck
time.
is ridiculous.
Well, I think if you, never mind.
No, do
if
it.
you use a brush and a soap, it comes off.
Okay.
Oh wow. So you're saying the back of his neck gets
Dude,
Because
even
the
his
sun just-
arms.
You know that's
yeah.
called diabetes.
It is. Yes.
No, that's when you get the lines,
He's talking
bro.
about,
No,
he's talking
listen.
about because of the sun, bro.
The sun.
I've heard that when
Well,
your
I mean,
back,
God,
your
yeah,
the back of your
no,
neck
no,
gets
yeah.
black. That's diabetes,
No,
bro.
not that, not the dark spots.
Okay.
No, not dark spots,
You ever
bro.
consider a little sunscreen or something?
I mean, I think he does put sunscreen on, but I've never put sunscreen on him.
You're saying a 6-year-old he puts it on?
Well, I mean, he's
Or
in
his mom.
daycare
Yeah,
or his mom.
People in daycare don't take care of kids, man.
But like when I have them, I'm
Sounds like time out. This sounds like a
Is
personal.
there a
problem.
story tied to
What
it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No. You said
I don't like daycares.
There's a story.
You said
Why
that.
don't you like daycares?
You said that with conviction.
But why don't you like daycares?
What's
all
going
the
on?
stories you hear about daycares.
so
and-
nothing personal
No,
that's
no.
happened.
No,
Well, so-
I've never
okay,
had a kid
so,
at daycare.
but then it's not fair to just
Right,
overgeneralize them because
I just don't like
there,
them.
there are some dope ones out there, but I get you. Like
Then you get parents who think that they're putting sunscreen on their kids' necks. You know, it doesn't happen.
they should if they're on the sun.
yeah.
That's part of taking care of the kids.
There's a lot of
Give
bad
you
daycares out there, though.
There
Yeah,
is.
there's
That's
good ones, though.
unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, to that, there's good ones. There's ones that, you know what I mean, that really do love kids and take care of them well. And
Absolutely.
you know, that's yeah, it sucks.
Good luck in getting
There's
into one of
bad
those.
ones.
Hey,
No, you can't, dude.
It's
You just
expensive.
gotta. I mean, yeah, but you just gotta,
Expensive.
kind of look in the right places and do your research or whatever. But yeah.
So the Olympics, huh?
Dude,
opening
time out,
ceremony?
like, what? Okay, this is one of those things where again we said, hey, we're not gonna get.
No, I think.
No. I just want to say something. We're not gonna get political, this and that. But there is one thing that I think we all agree on, and I think this is the thing. This has nothing to do with anybody's religion or anything like that, aside from what our beliefs and values are. And to that, I know they did a press conference or an interview with the dude that put the whole show together. Like, bro,
Is he
like
French?
I don't know what he is, and honestly, I don't care, and I don't say that with any disrespect. You just blame. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what religion it is. You know that's where it's not like if you were living under a rock and you came up with this cool idea
And that it offended somebody. But I wasn't.
Paris Olympics or whatever came out and said, "Hey, we apologize, this and that," and even them
they approved it
when they saw it. It wasn't like, "Oh, we didn't know what was going to happen."
They approved it.
They had seen this production many times before, and the dude that put it together, you knew. I don't care what you're saying that. Oh, this was not my intention. You knew for a fact that this was gonna upset people, be very disrespectful. That's where I get at, guys. Come on, man. We need to do better. I don't care. I don't care what religion you are. We need to do better.
Like, when it comes to that, you don't even have to be a Christian.
No, that's what I'm saying.
To just be like, okay, that wasn't even needed.
Right.
It's not that didn't make anything cool.
The offense aside, it being offensive aside, it's like, okay, that was kind of pointless.
You can do so much other stuff to make it inclusive.
Yeah, they could have done something to offend the Muslim people or Christians,
whoever,
or
Buddhists,
Hindus,
blah, blah, blah.
or whatever. But
it's still
why?
wrong. It's disrespectful. No matter who you are, what religion you are.
Bobby,
come on, bro. We got to do better, man. That's where stuff gets me frustrated. Go ahead, Bobby. But it's just
I was gonna give you a hot take because I was thinking about posting a video. Mm-hmm. And for me, I usually wait a week or two before I even say anything. And a lot of people were saying it wasn't the Last Supper, but it had to do with the what is it, the Supper of the Gods or something like that.
But it was 100% mimicking it.
And that's my perspective of for me, I look at it as man, no, y'all were trying to mimic the Last Supper, And so I'm just saying there's a hot take where other people are no, it's not about the Last Supper. But you think, and there's a person that I know that posted well, if Christians are up in arms about this, look at how many times the Last Supper has been depicted, The Simpsons,
and it's always been offensive.
There's other shows that have depicted it, and now we're up in arms, kind of thing.
Well, I think it's just people are starting to be a lot more vocal about it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always been wrong.
Yeah, to be clear, I 100% agree with that. I think. I think about the Dodgers last year with the sister nuns, right? Yeah. The gay sister nuns or whatever they call it. It's you have a people group that thinks that love everyone, but yet they can mock Christians.
Yeah. There's a difference between loving people and mocking.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's a place for everything. I mean, sports. Well,
I'll disagree with you with that. There's not necessarily a place for everything because there's no place for that.
Well, yeah, okay. There's no place for that, but we do live in a free society where, if somebody has that view, we have to respect it. 100%. We don't have to agree with it.
But what I'm saying is mocking it. There's no place for that.
No, what I'm saying is they have the right to mock it if they want to mock it, but they don't have the right to bring it into sports.
Doesn't make it right.
You know what I mean? I just wanted everything should be separate. Everything should be.
No, but even then, like I said,
they don't have the right to disrespect.
No, disagree. Yeah, disrespect people or any religion. We're not making it about blah blah blah. Or, no, it's the fact, dude. You knew what you did. You knew that was gonna cause up a stir, get a lot of people mad. And it's not even about getting people mad. It's the blatant disrespect. Well, you know what I mean? And we gotta stop that.
I think about in sports, right? People get fined $50,000 for saying that's
right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what. And that's. But if you look at it, there, you know what I mean. There's Christianity is a religion that Christianity is mocked all the time, and most of the people are whatever, it's funny, or it wasn't this. But as soon as there's a different religion that's mocked, oh no, that was so offensive. You should go. All this stuff we just got to be the same across the board, and I think we're on the same on that.
Yeah, 100.
Just
it was uncalled for.
You don't need that. You have families, everybody watching the Olympics. This is a dope event where you got countries that unite. You got everybody that do. North Korea was there.
Of the world.
Everybody's there. All these crazy countries, everybody's there, and you decide to do something like that. Come on, bro. You need to do better than that. So.
All right, so that's good on that.
You know what I mean? With that being said,
hot take of the week.
Let's go, baby.
No kidding.
Yo, guys,
it's been a crazy month. We had
it's been a crazy year. We're already in July, and how many things have happened already this year?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. we still got a lot to go. So it's only gonna get juicier.
Yeah, it's not even over. It's crazy.
Well, guys, I was watching this. I was looking at this article the other day, and it was about crazy facts that if we talk about it, people are gonna be like, "Yo, no, that's not true."
Yeah.
But I heard about one. Did you know in Bangkok, Thailand?
Well, I just want to know something. Is this all going to be fact checked?
We got our.
I got a
own-
fact.
He can fact check.
One in
I have a few
18.
that I want.
Hey,
Hold on,
listen,
chill,
I got
We
you.
can look it up.
You
All right,
better.
I got the stats
so-
on that.
You better make
Let's
sure
go.
your
This-
safe search
this-
is off or something.
This
'cause
what
you
I'm
might
gonna
get
say.
flagged.
This what I'm gonna say right now is I think it's crazy. It's kind of disgusting, but I'm kind of interested to try it. So I know it sounds weird. There's this restaurant in Bangkok, Thailand, that they make some sort of noodle soup or stew or whatever. But the broth that they use, first of all, it's a huge pot, huge pot, where it's like noodles, veggies, meats, blah blah blah. They have this broth, this soup, has been simmering for the last 50 years nonstop, 24/7.
Yeah, that's.
When I first heard that, I'm like, yo, that is disgusting.
No.
How is that possible? But no, yeah. As I did more research, excuse me. Well, obviously, if there were any bacteria or anything, the heat kills it or whatever. You
Right.
know what I mean? But
That's called.
just-
There's a name for that, you know.
yeah, it's
And
called crazy.
No, it's called the mother sauce.
No, ain't nobody other sauce.
Fact
gone
check
for-
that.
Ain't no
Look
other
that up.
sauce that
No,
has gone for
Bobby, look
50
it up.
in the
years.
culinary world, that's what it's called when you have a restaurant or establishment that just produces the same broth or
Yeah,
or
but I mean,
caldo,
what I'm
and they
saying
just
is-
add new one to it, and it's called the mother sauce.
But what I'm saying is, there's no other restaurant that this broth has been simmering for 50 years. And this dude went to go check it out. He's like a food, not necessarily food critic, but food critic. He goes around the world trying different foods, blah blah. And he goes and he's like, "Yo, this soup is amazing." He said. So I'm like, "Yo, like then it looked good because I like ramen, I like pho and all that." But that's crazy that for 3 generations, it's always been simmering. That's just crazy to me.
It's the mother sauce. It gave me some
Gosh.
you can't just
random.
Wait, time out. You can't just Google the mother sauce.
No, first of all,
Well, I mean, if you if you do it, it should come up.
No.
Chat GPT.
Google, bro.
Not
Wait, time
Google.
out. What did it say?
Put
What did it say?
culinary mother sauce.
Yeah,
What'd it
okay.
say? What-
First of all, I cannot smell, so Cole.
We know that.
Well, first of all, just I mean,
There's a
it's
lot of
good
first of all.
point.
Wait,
It's a good
besides
point,
that, I'm just saying that is a crazy fact
Yeah.
that this broth has been simmering over 50 years, and as it goes down or whatever, they just add more stuff to it,
Well-
and the people just keep. But just imagine how many. Like I don't
Well,
know.
remember
man.
we went to like the oldest restaurant in the world in Spain.
Yeah.
And they've been open since 1780 something.
But
And
they
they've been
haven't-
using the same oven, and they
yes.
listen.
That's different though.
No, yeah, but it's sort of the same thing.
No,
the
they haven't
the
been
wood.
they haven't been simmering.
Can
that
I
wood.
finish a thought?
Go ahead.
So the wood oven that they use there hasn't been off since 1780 something.
But they
even
clean
during
it.
the Civil War
But
in
they
Spain,
clean it.
even during the Civil War,
So they don't clean the what you're talking about?
they
No.
kept the fire on.
But they clean it, bro.
right, but I mean,
What-
it's
no,
fire.
no, they
It's
can't say it's the
fire.
same
It burns.
thing.
Well, that's
On
why they
this
keep
one,
it-
they don't turn it off. They don't clean it as it goes down. They just add more to
all
it.
right. Did we find something on the mother sauce?
So that
or-
is crazy.
Nah, man.
I think you're just making that up.
Oh.
I don't know where you got. I've never heard mother
So
sauce.
let's strike one for Alex.
Okay,
That's a
we
crazy.
ju-
That's a
Uh,
crazy fact.
But here's the thing. It's over 45 years, not 50.
Thank you.
According
Thank
to
you.
the,
At least there's
according
some
to the
fact-checking
news
there.
outlet that I read, it was
Fake
over
news.
45 could be 50.
years.
It could be
Yeah.
50
So,
years. Yeah, you're
shut
right.
your mouth.
Hey, I'm just doing my job over here.
Horrible.
You're not. You're
Strike
horrible.
two.
Mother sauce. That's an easy one.
Yankees
strike
just beat
three.
Boston 8-2.
So that's crazy. Look, let me see. I got another one here for you guys.
So I have a question for you guys. If you know the answer, say the wrong one. Why were chainsaws invented?
Chainsaws,
Chainsaw Massacre in Texas, baby.
cutting down
That's why.
trees.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
They were invented in the 18th century for childbirth.
Okay, but okay.
I don't even want to know.
Time
why.
out. Yeah, that. But I bet you it's not like the chainsaws that they have now, where
Right.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
A chainsaw. So there was a.
Like, no.
Hold on, do that again.
Do that again. That was nice.
That was one time.
One time
Playback.
only.
Playback.
Chainsaw. Look at if you can.
I bet you it was more like it was something.
If you can find an 18th century
20th
chainsaw,
century.
18th, because in the 20th century.
Oh yeah,
that's when
in
they
late
started using it
18th
for wood.
century. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
What did it look like?
Oh, you want me to pull up a picture?
Yeah, show us.
All right. Next time I'm gonna use my laptop because
Yeah, this is
this
your fault.
iPad game is
It's all right, bro.
my
It's all
iPad
right.
game.
No,
We'll
this
give you
is
grace.
this
This
is
is
some
first time.
legit
We'll give you grace. But that
fact
I mean,
checking
that,
here.
well, just imagine back then. You said in the 1800s, they didn't
18th
have
century.
they didn't
Is that the
have
1800s?
like. Well, I don't know when painkillers came in the picture, but just imagine.
Is the
Penicillin.
18th century 1800s?
Did they have penicillin back then? See what I mean? Like, what,
Did they
how,
have
what would
ibuprofen?
they obviously try to? You're stupid.
Do they have ibuprofen?
They probably
They had
obviously
to have Advil.
they probably use like some natural herbs
Alcohol.
or whatever. But
Usually
just
they use
imagine.
alcohol.
Yeah, like
Like during the
that is
Civil
crazy.
War, they would
Or morphine. No?
use chainsaws to cut your limbs because they didn't, and
Yeah, I heard that.
they give you
So
alcohol.
that's from the 1800s.
That looks like a
See,
clarinet.
Yeah, that doesn't look that bad.
It's like for those of y'all that are listening, it's like a handle and it has like
Like
a
a
crank
spatula.
and then a saw, like a chainsaw on the outside of it. So you hold it with one hand, you crank it with the other.
Imagine how painful that would. Like if they get stuck on the stomach and they gotta crank it more. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Talk about a
says
C-section back then.
it was used for the removal of disease-laden bone during childbirth. I don't know if I said that right, but
You probably did it. But
You did.
Yeah, the early chainsaw was
what?
a small
What, Bobby?
the early chainsaw was a small hand crank device
That
with
must
a serrated chain. I'm so glad that we live in the
Yo,
21st
yeah,
century.
seriously,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
How they did back
I
then.
know.
They'd
back
be
then?
wild back then.
Yeah, I'm sure you were pretty happy.
who?
You
Why?
picked this subject.
Heck yeah, I did.
So what?
So why would he be happy?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out too.
Yeah, like what? Why would he be happy though about it? He doesn't get a point. Like what?
Please elaborate.
So what brought your attention to that?
It is a crazy.
How is
stat,
that
though,
not
like-
something that you would scroll and stop? And be like,
I think
what?
I think for anybody because your mind. I think your mind go. The first thing that your mind goes to is like chainsaws nowadays.
Like lumberjacks.
Like that'd be crazy.
Not childbirth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, off the top of your guys' head, is there
Yes.
any other inventions that you could think of that were back then used for like, I don't know, childbirth, but now we use them for something completely different? It's just a
That's
question.
a tough question.
Question.
Yeah, there's nothing off the top of my head right
Yeah,
now.
no, maybe not an invention like that. But hey, I got another fact for you guys. You can fact check me this too. Hold on, give me 1 second. I have it right here. In the 1940s, there was a chicken that the chicken's name was Mike. Check that, please.
How's he gonna check chicken and Mike?
Because it'll pop up. There's only one chicken in the 1940s that's name was Mike.
Chicken named Mike in the
Okay,
1940s.
so I know some of you have seen like, it might sound gruesome or whatever, but when they kill chickens, like they're still going crazy or whatever for a little bit for
They
like
go
a
for
couple,
15 seconds.
yeah.
You
some
know
maybe
that's
a
where the
minute or whatever,
saying
but,
you're running like
you run
chicken
like a
without a
chicken,
head.
yeah. Now, okay, this probably like Mike Tyson chicken. This chicken's name is Mike. This chicken lived 18 months without his head.
How?
Think about that. It said here. It said in the 1940s
Can't believe
in the
everything you read
USA,
online.
a chicken called Mike lived for 18 months
Chicken
without
called
a
Mike.
without a head. He had been almost completely beheaded with an axe, but crucially, the jugular vein and the most of the brainstem was left intact. So they said that they would feed him and he would drink water. They just throw down his throat, and he was able to live for 18 months. Dude, like,
Are we talking about
how
a
does
chicken
he,
or a rooster?
chicken, bro?
No, it's an actual chicken.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's a
That's real.
it's a fact.
It's a fact. Like, how did the
He
boy
confirmed
sleep? How did the boy sleep
Like this.
for
Chickens are
18
female.
months?
Roosters are male.
I'm not arguing if it's a male or female.
You keep
How
saying
did-
he.
I said, okay.
His name is Mike.
Okay,
bro.
we're not going to talk about pronouns here, buddy.
Chicken pronouns.
Seriously. The chicken lived for 18 months.
Yo, not only did the chicken live for 18 months, but
That's plural.
yes, he became a sideshow attraction touring the United States.
I feel sorry for Mike, bro. Come on.
Is there-
That's
hey,
messed up.
R.I.P.
There's gotta be
All right, hold on,
pictures.
man. Hey,
His-
R.I.P. to Mike. That's messed up.
It's the 40s. There should be pictures.
Was he like one of those freak show circuses?
Probably.
See, that's what I'm guessing.
That's messed
There's
up.
probably the
though.
lady with the beard holding him like that.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a picture of Mike?
So
Yeah,
it,
hold it by the neck.
so it happened in 1945,
There's gotta be a picture of Mike.
and then he
Mike. First
he
of all-
died in March of 1947.
Oh wow.
Yo,
So
Dang.
almost 2 years.
1947.
Almost 2 years. Imagine somebody tried to chop your head off, but they
I bet you Don met that chicken.
missed. They missed yo.
Don was 17 years old.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
fucking
just
died.
about to get
How,
drafted.
and how did it not get infected?
That's true.
These
Like,
are all
this
great
is
questions.
crazy.
You know who could answer this?
The fact checker.
The veterinarian, Don.
Oh, dang.
That's true.
Keep
Yes,
a note on
we're
that.
gonna
We'll ask
Don.
him.
He must have heard that in the
Yeah,
news.
he must have heard the story.
He'd probably be
this
like,
was
Mike.
probably
Yeah,
big
we know
news.
Mike.
He heard that in the news. So we gotta ask.
I met Mike.
We gotta ask Bob.
That's what he's going to say.
But
He's like,
yo,
I met Mike.
Hitler was
Just-
already dead, so
Just think about that. Like poor chicken. That's messed up. And they use it as like a freak show. Come on, let the guy live. Or the
Hey,
girl.
if
Sorry,
it was
the girl.
profitable?
Wow, that's messed up. That's a crazy fact, though.
I wonder if somebody ate that chicken. No, you got a picture.
That's
of it.
Mike.
Is that with his head cut? The head's cut off.
yeah.
Send it to me.
Wow, look at Mike standing up.
We'll put it on the
No, you don't want to put this on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
no,
I don't know if
no.
we can.
Nah,
Just
man.
look it up, guys. Mike, at your own discretion. Chicken Mike 1940. You'll see. a
Gotta say,
picture.
Bobby,
I
that was
mean-
impressive.
Yeah, I'm actually
Impressive
glad we
research.
got you here.
I mean, the good thing is that like it's in black and white, so it's not as.
Right, gruesome.
It's
Yeah,
a
we gotta
1940,
make it
bro.
about
What do you
color. It's all good.
expect?
My question is, why are you saving the head?
Yo, listen, y'all.
These people, they sound cruel.
Someone made a statue.
Oh my!
An
Where?
art piece. I don't
Like
know.
a metal
That's
statue of
gotta
it.
be in
That
Sioux
would be
Falls.
like in like Nebraska or
That's in
something.
Sioux Falls for sure.
Yo, that is.
Wait, hold on.
Oh
Mike the Headless Chicken Festival.
Yo, they profited off of home.
Welcome to
There's
the
a,
upper
there's a
Midwest.
festival.
Capitalism, baby.
Listen,
Where was this? Tell us where this was.
Kentucky.
oh no.
Iowa.
So the whole thing happened in Colorado.
Colorado.
So there's a chicken festival in Colorado somewhere.
Is that chicken festival still going on?
I
I
mean,
wanted to
these
say
pictures are recent, so
Oh wow, y'all are weird. Y'all are nasty in Colorado.
Colorado.
I'm getting hungry.
Me too, dog. Some chicken wings right now.
Y'all need to check yourself,
Yeah.
man. Poor
Give me some
Mike.
chicken.
I bet you Mike came back. You know that Pet Cemetery movie where those pets come back alive. Mike.
What's
probably,
Pet Sematary?
He should have been. It's a scary movie.
It's before your
You would have
time.
been scared.
Yeah,
When
listen,
the
I
animals
don't
come
do
back
scary
alive,
movies.
Tom.
I wanted to see.
Mike would have came out.
no scary movies for your boy over here.
Yeah, he doesn't like
He's
scary movies.
scared.
He
Were
doesn't like
y'all-
scary movies or bananas.
And he
Wait,
talks
hold
and
on.
all.
Hold on. Were y'all there in the movie Get Out?
Yes, and you wouldn't be quiet.
Yeah, you were crying like a girl.
Okay, first of all, I was not.
Yo, come on? Who's got other facts, guys? Come on.
Did
That's
you know
crazy.
one in every 18 people has a third nipple? Fact check that, homie.
I don't want to fact check that.
You know, I've heard that fact before.
Yep, let me look it up for you right
There's
now.
actually a medical term for it.
Nippelosis?
Is it like somewhere like
No, this is
randomly
Hold
on their
time out.
body?
If you are in the medical field and you know about third
Fine,
nipples,
shit.
what is it medically called, please?
Euschlemosis.
All right, I'll do my job.
Yo,
here.
what? Look, no. Listen to this. How ironic is the fear of long work? Okay, as Cheeks looks up the third nipple thing, I have something for you guys, and I'm not lying. Bobby can fact check it later, but I know he'll be able to because I don't think anybody can spell this off at the top of their dome. The fear of long words is called
Time out. Fear of long words?
Yeah, listen,
Oh
just I
my
know, right?
It's a
gosh.
phobia, right?
The fear of long words is called hippopotamonstrosis kipedialophobia.
Wow.
How ironic is that?
Bless you.
How ironic is look at that?
Oh, I thought you
How
sneezed.
ironic is that? that is the fear of long words,
That's a long word.
and they would choose to call it's 36 letters, by the way. The word.
People who make words are sick,
Like
bro.
they knew that they're like, yo, we're gonna mess with them. We're gonna make it 36 letters long. Come on, people. Who comes up with this?
So they're much smaller than regular nipples.
Well, yeah, just look at Mark Wahlberg.
I thought
Listen.
Is that the word?
Listen.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this phobia and more phobia names as well, so stay tuned. Believe it or not, this is the name
Hold on.
of the fear of joke from the
Okay, stop talking, dude. Here you go.
hypermonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
I was pretty close.
You
It's coming up a phobia.
You were sneezing.
Yeah, that's messed up. Whoever you guys are messed up. Whoever comes up with this stuff,
The
no,
fear,
yo,
the
we're gonna
fear
mess
of
with
long
them.
words
And
and,
then-
how crazy that the word lisp has an S.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
I heard that yesterday.
That's
actually.
messed
They
up.
do that on purpose.
They do it. I'm telling you, these people are.
The fear of a long word is a long word.
That Webster guy is messed up in the
Yeah,
head,
he
man.
was evil. Yes, sir.
So going back to the third nipple, it's super numeri something nipple.
Okay.
Super
1 in 18, that's a lot.
Super too many nipples.
No,
Super too many.
One too many of them?
super like NUMERA.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Are we gonna get flagged for using the nipple? No.
For saying nipple?
Why? It's a part of the
Well,
anatomy.
nowadays, bro.
It's
Come
part
on.
of the human
Yeah,
body.
nowadays.
And we're talking about a real medical
Yes,
condition.
but nowadays, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, it's also called an accessory nipple, or
an accessory nipple.
or ectopic
If I had a third nipple,
nipple.
I'd put a ring on
Yep,
that.
I put a tassel
An
on
accessory.
Extra nipple is the most common
Mark Wahlberg,
occurrence
baby,
you
he
may
had one.
that boy.
have.
Can you go, like, can you imagine going to the doctor and be like,
Hold on. You may have up to 8
Oh.
extra
A
nipples.
human or a cow?
My guess.
That sounds
My
like
guess
good
Cows
time to
have a
me.
lot of
my,
nipples.
my guess is human.
What?
Don't throw me with a good
My
time.
guess is human.
Oh, sure. Okay, you're a fact checker. You're not.
This is
it's your
coming.
guess.
like
Okay,
my
all right.
guess.
I'll check on the. This is coming from the Cleveland Clinic.
That's a
.org.
good. That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
hospital.
Ohio.
There's a lot of
That's a good
sketchy
hospital.
people.
It's a good hospital?
There's a lot
Yeah,
of sketchy
Cleveland
people.
Clinic. One of the best hospitals.
No, it's not, bro. Is it?
Who, but said, who
Fact
said?
check it. Fact check it.
I
fact
hate
check it.
nipples, man. That
Fact
sounds like a good time.
check it. Yo,
like
that is
co-
correct.
it's like
Come on,
connect the
man.
dots.
Somebody got a better one? Alex, you got a better fact here? Let's come on. Come on, let's go. Give me one.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So we're moving past the nipple.
Well, you keep doing your
We're
research.
moving past
Why do I
Give us a
gotta?
fact, Alex. Come
Why do
on.
I gotta
So
do
you know
research
you could
on
actually die from laughing.
Break that down for me.
So
So,
it can cause a heart attack, or it can cause suffocation.
Bro,
Isn't that crazy?
the other day, I was laying in bed.
I mean-
I was on my phone just scrolling through stuff. And all of a sudden, I read a word wrong. You could ask my wife. I laughed for 3 minutes straight. I could not stop laughing. I had
Right.
a laugh attack.
Right, and
And then I was like,
exactly suffocation.
That's
and it was 3 minutes straight.
That's called asthma.
No,
that's
bro.
called. We need to go to the gym.
No.
Yes.
That's called you need.
Have
an
you ever
inhaler.
laughed for 3 minutes straight? Have you ever laughed for 3 minutes straight?
Yeah,
Yeah, you get tired.
like earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
earlier was great.
Oh man,
That was great.
but isn't that crazy? You could die from that.
Yeah.
Don't without looking at your phones, and this includes you, Bobby. You can fact check this later. What is the happiest country in the world?
Folsom,
Because
California.
you saw the last. You
No,
saw. Yeah,
that's
you
a
did.
fact. That's been
Folsom,
forever.
California.
What was it?
Finland, and you know why I remember that?
Because
I don't understand.
They've gotten it 6 years in a row.
I don't understand why. Because it's so cold.
So I'll tell you right here.
It's a
What was
former Soviet Union country.
It doesn't matter.
That place in California.
Oh, that's in the United States. Fremont, California.
Fremont, not Folsom. It's a prison.
Yeah, that's not a happy place.
Yo, I'm in deep, y'all.
Okay, please tell us. Tell us.
Are you still with
Are
the
we still
nipple?
talking about nipples?
Yeah, I'm
Please
in
tell me we're
so
talking about nipples.
Please tell me you didn't push
No,
blur
listen.
off.
Yeah.
Remember, this is PG.
Okay. Can't share that.
You will share that later.
Yeah, share it right now.
Off camera,
Say
I
it in
can't.
Spanish.
Y'all know I can't speak Spanish.
That is
Okay,
crazy.
I'm done with the whole
We're done with the
third.
nipples. We'll
You
move
went
on.
Yeah,
down that
let's
rabbit
move on to something else. Y'all told me to keep researching.
Straight dive
That
into
is
that.
crazy, man. That is crazy.
So Finland is the happiest country.
Finland is the happiest country.
What's the funniest thing you guys have seen?
Your face. I was gonna say your mom, but we got the same mom. Hey,
Like in person?
Like
Yeah, like the
anywhere.
funniest thing.
In person, a meme.
I think the funniest thing I've ever seen is I went to a show once, and the guy was a hypnotist, and he's making people do some random stuff. That was funny. I've never laughed like that.
But like, what kind of random stuff? You can't just say
He's
random
making
stuff.
kids like dance and people like pretend they were like the opposite sex or
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
He'd get canceled.
Yeah. But he'd like knock
That
them
was
out
dope.
just like.
What about you?
I don't know. I can't think of what's the funniest thing that I've seen. I don't know. You